Hey everyone, Don and Nash here.
Hello.
Today, finally, before we hop into Arcane, we're going to be checking out the Worlds 2024 Finals opening ceremony. This one we know is going to be awesome. All the previous years that we've watched have been absolutely mind-blowing from an artistic perspective, production perspective. And this one's going to be really cool for us because this year it's featuring many artists, but one of those being Linkin Park, which we grew up listening to. So, and they just came back with their debut return with their new singer, right? So
Yeah.
that's going to be super exciting to check out. I can't wait to see how they've paired that with all the performers that are going to be doing their thing.
Yeah, I'm just like super excited that like it's obvious, right? Like they're gonna be doing Heavy as the Crown, and I'm like just excited to see like that live.
Yeah. All right. So without further ado, let's hop right in. There goes.
That was very cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that animation was sick.
Let's go.
Oh god, here we go.
Countdown.
That's a pretty sick countdown.
Yeah.
Oh, getting nervous. All right. Yo.
Those jinx bombs.
Oh man.
Oh, it's gonna be one of these.
The goosebumps.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a villain? Let me show you how I evil. Oh, you think I'm difficult? I'll show you all my T-bill. Sharpshooter, lethal, top of food chain like an eagle. Whack-a-mole, your whistles, I'm a machine. Diesel, gotta crush. Crush you all beneath me. You bitches are my pups. You drooling for a squeaky. Squash you like a bug. Battlefield grease, stick my nails into your peach. Dead, done, deceased, like wow. Paint the town blue, riots all around you.
I love it.
Paint the town blue, riots all around you. Paint the town blue, riots all around you. I go rogue, thorns on a rose. Switch my mind up like I want it, then I don't. Heads explode, my little blue clones. I blow this place up, now these ashes fall like snow. I'm no good, I'm right to the core. Stimulate play when you please on board. Trigger warning, yeah, blood and gore. Jump for your life, there's lava on the floor. Wow. Paint the town blue, riots all around you. Paint the town blue, riots all around you.
Yeah, that's dope.
Cool.
Wanna know a secret? Nothing ever stays dead.
Ooh. Giving them kindred goosebumps.
Gripping with my cold hands,
Yeah.
the shapes I used to take, hollow like a straw man, but it's easier to push away, 'cause it could all end here with a strange daylight. Got it alright.
Yo, that's so dope.
So cool.
Like goosebumps.
Yeah. Like full, yeah.
It's in my blood, it's in my veins.
Oh, she's more gone.
Oh, it's in my blood, it's in my veins.
Sick. Her outfit.
In my blood, it's in my veins. I'm still here. Maybe it's a far stretch that I won't come undone.
This is ridiculous.
But I will brave the cool edge to finish up what I've begun. 'Cause it could all end here with the strange daylight caught in our eyes, and my shadow stretching out. Is it all enough this time?
Oh my god.
I'm still here. All my reasons cut like knives, keep replaying in my mind. All the times I've had to fight, I'm still here. I'm still
Damn,
It's
so
in
good.
my blood, it's in my veins. I'm still here. Got my heel crushing the snake. There is nothing you can take. In my blood, it's in my veins. I'm still here. I'm still
Wow. Wowza. That was awesome.
I was like, is the time? Is it LP time? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, wow.
It's pouring in, you're laid on the floor again. One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win, white flags out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch fire, feeling so cold. Hold it inside, hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know today's gonna be the day you notice. 'Cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumbered 10-1, back then should've bit your tongue. But there's no turning back, this path once it's begun. You're already on that list. Think you don't want what you can't resist. Swinging that sword with a pen won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
day you notice. Cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
London, are you ready? Make some noise for your World's 2024 finalists, BLG and T1.
In the top lane, Finn and Zeus. In the jungle, Shun and Owner. In the bot lane, Elk and Gumayushi. As support, Own and Carrier. And in mid lane, Knight and Faker.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd.
They literally just have their setup right there. Stick.
Damn. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I'm like, I just feel like I had this big goofy smile on my face the entire time.
My face hurts from smiling. Like,
Yeah.
10-10.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to go back through the whole thing again, but I think there was like moments to highlight from each performance. I don't even know. Like, they were all just fantastic in their own way. Like,
yeah.
honestly, it's almost like I just want to say, instead of focusing on any single performance, the production of the entire show from, they had 3 acts in this one, right? Linkin
Yeah.
Park. I guess one's called Ash Nico. I'm not sure who they are.
She's the first one.
Okay, well,
the
there you go.
First one, yeah.
And then the second performers were not too sure. But the 2 girls that sang in the duet or whatever,
Yes.
they were fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
not
it was really
sure.
cool to see that live too, because obviously we watched the Still Here video, which
Yes.
is phenomenal. But
It's
to like
so good.
see how they brought that the storyline to life, through like some of those
It was
production things,
so-
that was epic. Like definitely
like,
my.
yeah, like,
I'm gonna pick not favorites, but that was my favorite.
yeah, like it was so silly, like silly in such a good way.
Yeah,
to
so
see
good.
like okay, for she's wearing like this epic dress shawl thing, right? And then like it's like they weave it into the production with like,
yeah,
oh my god, bro! Like
that
they
was
always,
top tier.
yeah, they always do things that I'm just like, oh my god, bro! Like I can't, it's so hard to comprehend the level of awesome, and it's
Yeah.
just like you. And also in all sorts of other mediums, you hear things like, "Oh, we couldn't do it because of budget." Like I literally was just scrolling down Twitter the other day, and just kind of random, but it was about a scene out of Black Panther, and how one of the CGI artists was literally saying like, "This is the best we could do with the budget that we had."
right.
And we were able to do better work, but time, budget, blah blah blah. And every time it comes to these riot productions, it's like they tell their people like, the sky's the limit, like you don't understand, we want to make a, I don't know, make a name for, it's not even like make a name for ourselves at that point, it's just
like an impact.
I guess, yeah, they always like seemingly break barriers like every year.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's true,
mean?
it's
Like
true,
I
yeah.
thought that like 2020 was gonna be the best, and then 2021 was gonna be the best, and 2022, and like every time it just gets it's not even about scale. It's just about the way that they're able to, I guess, make the art come to life.
Yeah.
Right. So it doesn't have to be super grandeur,
yeah.
which they do every time, regardless.
Yeah.
But it's really about maybe it was I should say the exception maybe was the 2021. There was one where they had to do like a sort of, you know, the production was kind of done down, but it was still done so well, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, this year is sick. I think we know at this point that it's been a week later. I'm pretty sure Faker won because I saw it all over like social media, like Faker 5-time world champion or something like that, right? So I'm sure the League of Legends people will chime in and be like, yeah, it's actually no,
Yeah.
but let's just go back and pull maybe some of the performances on stage just for a little bit here.
Yes.
Because they were all amazing, and you know, just want to quickly you know, nod to all of them. They all did fantastic. I think that having such a giant, I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit so I can talk over it. There we go. Having such a giant like dancing crew synchronized, and like the way that they use the stage to weave the story in. I like how they use the vertical camera.
Yeah.
Both. I think they used it both ways. There was one. This was looking down at her.
Yeah.
And then, oh no, maybe it was the same way. In the next performance, they did kind of this top-down camera thing.
Yeah.
But
I immediately, as soon as like it panned in from the teams outside inward.
Yeah.
I just love that they went with the whole UV light
vibe.
And it was like you could see all the different colors in the performers' hairstyles.
Yeah.
And just like the little accents and everything. And I was like, yes. And I was like, especially with the little animations again when they were introducing the team.
It was so
into
thick.
this makes so much sense. And it's like, oh, I should have been like, oh, I knew this performance was coming because we haven't actually seen or watched her music video. I know it's been said that it's like the Jinx song.
Yeah.
But so it's like I should have known that her performance was going to be first. So this is our first time hearing this too. Like I said,
this song is sick.
Watch the release.
No, this song is sick.
But this is awesome. I love her style. I love her like attitude about it.
Yeah.
Her whole demeanor, and it's like, it's such a good representation, and I love the direction they went. For this artistically.
Yeah.
Especially they got like those colored strobes and the lights too.
There's a lot of attitude in this.
It's totally on point.
Yeah, there's a lot of attitude in this, and I think she brought it to life really well. So it would be cool to watch the actual music video to see what they did with that as well.
Definitely. Yeah.
So the transitions here are sick. You know, going into the second performance here.
I've got goosebumps again already.
yeah. This song just, you know, it was so hard to say anything because I felt like these performances were so captivating.
Yeah.
As soon as I came on, I was sitting there just like this derpy, goofy smile on my face the entire time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, I'm always, and I don't mean this to be to take anything away from the artist. I'm just like, she's actually singing. Like I'm just like,
she's so
you know what I'm
good.
saying? Like, I hope so. I hope I'm not wrong, and like I want to believe that the singer is singing live, and like if they are, it's a nod to be like, yeah, wow, you're amazing. Like, you know, and I only say that because in a lot of live performances, some productions don't want to take the risk. Honestly, it's not even about the artist being good or not.
No, you're
it's
right.
literally about the show, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, the artist could be great, but maybe they're having an off week that week. Maybe something happened to their voice. You never know at the last minute. So my thing is like, okay, how much of the mix are we hearing live from their voice, and how much is it, if at all, backing track or just supplementary or complementary track or anything? Either way, I think she sounded amazing. If it was them two, both of them, all the artists sounded amazing, right?
Yeah.
I could definitely tell. You know, it's almost like the only one that I could tell that it was like Shinoda's like a real voice was like Mike Shinoda. For some reason, it was just, I could like tell it was him, right?
Right away.
Yeah, I could tell he was live. But absolutely astonishing. They're all absolutely amazing performers, and they not only sang their parts amazingly, but performed the actual parts of the choreography they had to do fantastically, like on beat. No, you know. I
don't know why I was I don't want to like say shocked or taken off guard. It was just like, I feel like I should have known Still Here was going to be a part of the whole ceremony, because like obviously it was from this year, right? But yeah, I think like because I didn't recognize the names, I didn't put two and two together. But so as soon as it queued up and started, I was like, oh, obviously, and I got super stoked for it because like hands down is one of my favorite songs.
It's so good.
League of Legends or not, right? Like it's such a good song on its own.
So good, yeah.
So I was so happy to see this performance come through. And yeah, they knocked it out of the park.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And yeah, I got so excited here when they switched it over to like the Morgana vibes, and like they had that like dual action, like when the second half of the duo, when she shows up and she's blonde, it truly is like Kale and Morgana.
Yeah, yeah.
And like again, the way they use the drapery with the wolf impacted or
So
on
good.
it, and then like this whole reveal, and yeah,
I was so like, I'm like, my eyes are like, what am I looking at right now? I'm like, wow, this is awesome.
yeah,
Look at her attitude, eh? She's
yeah.
she's in the
on
zone.
it.
Yeah,
She's feeling it. Yeah.
she's in the zone for sure. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are these screens, dude? When do they have time to set this up? I'm like, bro, they're so fast. I'm like, wow, this is magic. Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's gotta be a wig, right? I'm like, no way your hair's
Yeah,
that
see?
vivid.
Honestly, it might be. I've had colors similar.
Yeah.
But anyway, I also noticed like when you see that close up of her face, she's got the iridescent purple
Yeah.
makeup under her eyes too, and I was like, yeah, it's the little details, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they nailed this. So good.
Her outfit is 6'2". It semi reminds me. I'm gonna say it. It semi reminds me of, like stormtroopery,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It does a little bit, yeah.
but it's dope. I love it.
Yeah, no, very cool.
And yeah, all the performance here so on point too, and like gives you a nod to oh my gosh, the Wind guy. I can't believe I'm blanking on his name right now. But it gives like a nod to like his part in that story, right?
Yeah.
How am I?
I can't remember his name, but yeah, no, they did amazingly, and I just want to skip ahead here a little bit to the Linkin Park section here, and I was really, I felt like I was paying more attention to this one in terms of like the actual performance, like how they were gonna do live, because I feel like the rest of the band it has done this a lot. I mean, there are, Mike Shinoda's obviously done this in under the name of Linkin Park for a long time.
Yeah.
So crowds are no stranger to him. And, I feel personally that Emily was a little bit nervous. I felt a bit of nervous energy coming from her. You can't tell in her voice at all. It seems like, the nervous energy is just something that we see physically, because her voice was unwavering. Her voice is still very powerful and she nailed her part. But I feel like there was a little bit of nervous energy in terms of like right off the bat, she's pacing and, it's almost like she doesn't know what to do to hone the energy of being on stage before her actual singing comes in, before she actually has something to do. So, I think she did. I think she did fantastic, and everyone's gonna be like, everyone's gonna be like, I can hear people already, don't be so critical or blah blah blah. But I would be like that to any artist, especially like I've said before, because we listened to the music video. I feel like it's actually a comment that I responded to. I feel like nobody, Emily or anyone, nobody steps into such large shoes, and I guess doesn't grow into them. Like the position of the lead singer of Linkin Park, whether it was Chester or not, Chester did make it such a grandeur energy to be in that space. And so I feel like, she is bringing her own energy and her own vibe to the band, but I still feel like there's just a little bit of tension, or a little bit of like maybe apprehensive, or it's like excited nerves, right? So I can't wait to see maybe and I will confidently say this, I'm going to say in maybe a year or two with being with the band, or longer than that, maybe, within the next 3-year span, you're going to see a transformation in her energy on stage, right? Her voice, fantastic. She's a fantastic performer, but I really think she's going to step into that front man or front woman position and really own it and you're going to see that in the performances.
Yeah, and just like nail down that, like you said, like live performing energy or synergy overall.
Yeah. I think if, especially if the current lineup of the band stays, because the drummer got replaced and the guitarist got replaced too, I think that all of them will come more into sync, and she'll kind of, everyone, the focus is on her because she's obviously the front person, but I feel like even, the drummer and the guitarist will feel maybe more at home even if we don't see it as much, just because the camera's not on them as much, we're not focused on them as much.
Yeah.
And again, you can't tell in any of the performances, the drums sound solid. It's not like a detractor or anything to say, oh, they're not performing at their best. It's not that, because again, as soon as she starts singing, solid, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. So let's get it. If anybody else feels the same, or let me know in the comments. But you can tell, like, look at Mike Shinoda's energy. He just like his face and everything, right?
Yeah.
And so she's pacing a little bit, and it's not even like the same energy of the beat pacing. So it's like it. I don't know what else to call it other than a bit of nervous energy, right? But she kills it. So
Yeah. It was so cool. Yeah, the second I caught like the stairs, I was like, oh, the stairs are on fire.
yeah, her voice is
on point.
it's definitely unique.
Yeah.
I like the scream that she does.
I was like, I was anticipating it. Like, I was waiting for that moment too. I was like, how's this gonna do live?
Yeah.
But no, it was great. I do enjoy that bit of like gritty, raw raspiness she's got going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, all the performances were super solid. They all sound fantastic. Like,
I can't wait till she does grow into her energy, and I do mean that as a compliment to her, because it really feels like you can. It seems like based on like this scream and stuff like that, it almost like you can tell why Mike Shinoda went for her as a vocalist, but at the same time, you can see him kind of guiding her along into that front person position, because his energy still on stage is much larger than hers.
for sure.
So I cannot wait until the band really synergizes it, and
together.
right on.
No, yeah.
And then sick transition from kind of the fade out of the song into the narrator introducing the two teams.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. And it's like, you saved the best for last, and Faker and Knight came out. I was like, nope.
Yeah, I love that it wasn't just like, here are the two teams too. Like, yes, they had that moment,
Yeah.
but like this time too, the difference is them actually introducing like, oh, these two are in your bottom lane.
Yeah,
These two are your middle lane.
Yeah,
I
look
love
at-
that they
look
like
at-
specified where each player is gonna
The
be.
last guy walks in with the thing just draped over him like all king-like, eh? I walked in with some attitude. He's ready to play.
Yeah.
I love it. They're dressed up as all the characters in the stands there. That was
That's
awesome.
very cool. Yeah, I noticed that as well. Yeah, that's crazy. Like the whole setup being right there, the square in the middle of the stadium too. It's like sometimes you have them on separate or they're behind glass walls or whatnot, but they literally have them right there in the center of like all of those fans. Like,
That's so sick.
that is crazy. Yeah. No, I feel like this was flawless. Again, the transitions from each performance, the story of the whole ceremony, it just made sense. And
Yeah.
again, flawless, seamless, so good.
Awesome.
Yeah, the Still Here performance stole my heart for sure, though.
Sick. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Like I said, Emily's voice is so strong. I want to see more of that front energy, the front person energy position, front woman,
Like the commanding,
yeah,
just
yeah.
fully there.
She'll get it. She will absolutely get it. She's been thrust into some large performances quite quickly
Yeah.
from the band. So, like I said, I think anybody would be absolutely nervous to be performing at such large venues within it's not even been a year. Like, I don't even know when she officially joined the band, but I'd say it's been a couple months, like half a year as far as I know
This
at
is
most.
Yeah, and this is like a huge partnership.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? So you definitely don't want to mess that up. But no, she rocked it, and they all rocked it. The two girls that sang, let us know which of the two. There are more names in the description, but I'm not sure
Who's who?
who's who. So let us know who they are. They did fantastically. Everybody did fantastic. Enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see the 2025 World's opening ceremony. And I just hope that I mean, at this point, I can't even say like the games that I like. I hope they wouldn't. I'm just watching league opening ceremonies now. I don't even play the game, but I'm just be here for every opening ceremony because they're dope.
It's true. Yeah, they're so well thought out, and you can tell that, right? You can tell how much thought and planning goes into these. And again, just their like unwavering ability to storytell is just like out of this world.
It's out of this world. All right. Well, let us know what you guys thought of everything. What were your favorite performances from this one? And we will see you in Arcane very soon.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye.